Most marriages fail because guys stop playing with their wives. They fail because they forget that the whole reason they're together was they wanted to play. And they get into this place where they're just going through the motions. They become like roommates. And for your woman, she needs to feel some emotion. She needs to feel adventure. She needs to feel play. She needs to feel these things to stay connected with you. And most guys do not do this at all. Why? Because they just get into this routine that they do in their lives. They become a father to their kids, endless to-do list, the job, the business, the career, and they're just like, okay, she's got shit handled at home. I'm gonna go take the war out there. And then he comes home and he's exhausted and he's just a shell of a man. He's not playing with his wife. He's not joking around. And all the things that they used to do when they first got together just stop happening. And it's not that it happens overnight. It happens slowly over time. And so in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to turn this around really fucking fast. I'm going to show you exactly what it is that you need to do to operate as a man in your marriage so that your woman is always appreciative of you, always desires you, and is completely devoted to you. My name is Ed Baxter, and I help guys in betrayal situations. I've coached thousands of men, tens of thousands of men who come through my doors in one form or another. I've had over 3,000 guys come through the Betrayed to Badass program. And that's what we do. We'll get you to that place where you make the right decision for you and your children. Most men do not lead their relationships because they do not lead their lives. They don't have a goal. They don't know where they're going. They don't know who they are intrinsically as a person. They look to their wife to give them approval, to make them feel accepted as a man. And this is a backwards game. He's looking for his wife for safety. He's looking for his wife for approval, waiting for his wife to show him that he is a good man, a good little boy, and that she loves him. And if he's loved fully, then he can finally express his own power in the world. Problem is, this isn't how power works. Power isn't expressed when somebody gives you permission to be loved. Power is expressed because it's something that you dominantly want to take. And so most guys have no dominance in their lives. They cannot actually dominate a single fucking thing in their life. They can't get up at 5 a.m. They can't go to the gym. They can't hit their habits. They can't do meditation. They can't eat right. They can't be present with their wife. They can't be present with their work. They can't go to church. They have no relationship with God, fat in their fucking body. And it's like, what the hell's going on here? This guy has no discipline in himself. And it's like, why? Because he doesn't have a target. He doesn't have a North Star. He doesn't have a compelling vision that he's going towards. And so the fundamental flaw that most men is they don't have a compelling vision. You see, men chase purpose. Men chase dreams. And in chasing dreams, they are able to exude and develop personal power, which is sexy to women. And women chase safety. They chase connection. They chase love. And so if you're Joe going after power, she'll chase safety, connection, and love with you. But if you go to this place where you're chasing power and you ignore your family, you ignore your wife, you ignore all these people, it's a slap in her fucking face and she gets insulted and hurt by this over time. And she gets completely scarred over and then she starts giving you these little digs and everything. And so for you, if you start chasing safety from your woman, hey, make me feel emotionally safe, make me feel heard, make me feel understood, make me know that I'm a good guy and I'm approval and all stuff, then what's happened is you reverse the roles. And now she's going to have to pursue the power. She's going to have to take ownership of the house. She's going to have to take ownership of the leadership position in her family. Maybe she'll even have to get a job. Maybe she'll have to do more around the house. She'll have to set up everything, do the lunches, do the kids, and then set up all the vacations, set up the dates, set up all these things. And you're like, what the hell's going on? It's like, yeah, you're not leading anything at all. You've left this vacuum. And if you leave a vacuum of leadership in your relationship, she's going to fill it. Why? Because somebody has to do this. And so guys are like, well, you know, I'm at work all the time. I don't want to lead when I'm at home. Well, that's cool. You can do that if you want. You just shouldn't be married. To be married means to lead your relationship. To be married means to lead your wife. It means to lead your kids. I mean, don't you want certain things for them? I mean, don't you want things to go a certain way? That's leadership. Hey, let me set the vision and take you guys there. That's leadership. It means to go first. And so when the guy comes home, he's like, I just want to relax and watch football on the weekends, drink a beer or two, and just fucking relax, man. Well, week's been hard. It's like, what are you doing with your life? Why would you do that? Why would we want to sedate and waste our life away? Why not go pursue something greater, some grander vision? Like, what do you want for your wife? What do you want for your kids? What do you want for your family? Why don't we go create that shit? We're just going to hang out. But the thing is that if you really want your wife to be dialed into you, got to play with her. Most men forget to play with their wives. Again, to be in a relationship, a romantic relationship, is an invitation to play. Make no fucking mistake, if you're my woman, we're playing. That's what we're here to do. That's why I didn't get together with you just to have kids and a marriage. No, I got with you because it was fun to hang out with you, because it was sexy, it was fun, we had sex. We joked around, we went on adventures, we played. That's why I was with her. If I forget why I'm with my wife, then what's the point of being with her? And watch her, watch your wife. You stop playing with her, you watch her wither away and wonder what the fuck's going on. And you're like, I don't understand why we're having all these fights. It's like, yeah, because you're not showing up as a man. Remember, you're the hero in this relationship. What do heroes do? They slay fucking dragons. They woo maidens. They have an adventure. As a man, part of you has this warrior spirit within you, this hero spirit. Why is every fucking video game out there a hero that goes and does shit? Like, the story of every movie out there is the hero's quest. Go look it up. Every fucking movie is the hero's quest. Why? Because you're the hero. You're the hero of the story, yet you're abdicating your heroism. You said, well, I don't want to do the adventure. It's too hard. I'm going to sit here and look at porn tonight because my wife wasn't into me, and I'm just going to like, what the fuck, dude? Like, why are you doing this to yourself? And so you're not taking her anywhere. You're not playing with her, and there's nothing for her to be excited or look forward to. And so she comes home and she's like, I got kids and I've got school. I got to get the kids ready for school. We got to get the house cleaned and all this stuff. And she gets overwhelmed and upset. Maybe you get the housekeeper. Maybe you get a babysitter. And then in this space, she feels less stressed, but it doesn't fix the problem, fix the hole. What does she have to look forward to? Where are you taking her? And so in this place, she withers. And what ends up happening is the man, as most men are, they are a slave to their sexuality. And they look at their sexuality as this pressure valve that needs to constantly be released. Like, well, I need sex. It's a need as a man. It's like, no, dude, you're just addicted to the fucking porn jack-off mechanism, that whole cycle of addiction. And so guys will do this. Like, well, I need my wife to have sex with me. It's a need. I got to have it. I'm going to go crazy. It's like, yeah, because you're a slave to that shit. Because you don't have other things to focus on, and you're letting this whole sexual energy be a distraction to what you really want. This is why your wife tells you, "Is that all you think about? All I am is sex to you?" And really, what you're turning her into is a jack-off vessel. That's insane. And yeah, she feels insulted. On some level, she feels violated. She doesn't want that. And then what ends up happening? She starts shutting down the sex. You get upset about it. You're like, "Hey, why aren't we having sex?" And she's like, "That's all you think about." If I was actually to have a conversation with you, and I talked about the game of sex, the conversation of sex, what you would probably tell me is, no, it's not really the sex. I just want my wife to really desire me. Yeah, I know. Why don't you show her that? Instead of playing this game of using her as his pressure relief valve. And so this is where these sex problems come up, because he's not leading with desire. He's leading with obligation. You're my wife, so we should have sex. No, if you want to actually have your wife be into you, why not play with her? Why not be present with her? Why not listen to her when she's got some problems? Why not lead the relationship? Why not hold the line and have boundaries with the kids and the relationship and the family? And you're like, well, I can't do that. My wife's too much of a spicy woman. Maybe you picked the wrong woman. Most guys don't want to hear that, because most guys don't want to look at themselves and realize that they did not become the kind of guy that can attract the kind of woman they want. So they just took whatever they could get. And now they get themselves 15 years down into a situation like, yeah, well, my wife never listens to me. Doesn't matter what kind of boundaries I put up. Doesn't matter what I do. She's always going to act like this. Yeah, well, that's the problem you created. So you have a choice. Are you going to fix that problem, or are you going to sit in it and then look at the next 20 years of your life, be like, yeah, I had an unhappy marriage. There's nothing I can do about it. That's just the way it goes. Yeah, and you can sit in the victim and complain about it, and then you can go look at porn and jack off all you want. Great. It's awesome. Or you could do something different. And the reason you won't seek something different is because you're seeking comfort over growth. And you've reversed the roles. You're seeking safety, which is the woman's role, over growth, pursuit of dreams. For you as a man, you need to go pursue your dreams. Go pursue power. Go pursue some sort of growth. Stop seeking comfort. Yeah, you can have some comfort in your life, and that's great, and it's nice. But the problem is most guys want to seek comfort and fun and pleasure at the expense of like the cool things that can happen. See, you can have it all in life. You can be super fit. You can make tons of money. You can live with purpose. You can have a marriage that's on fucking fire. And you can have kids that are actually rocking it. But most guys don't want to do that. They would rather ignore the fact that all this shit's burning up around them. You've all seen that meme where the guy's sitting, that dog is sitting in that burning house, says, everything's fine, everything's fine. That's like your life. If your wife has told you that she loves you but not in love with you, this is your life. Yeah, everything's fine. I'll figure this out on my own. No, you won't. You will not figure this out on your own. I know this because I've watched this shit happen so many fucking times. Men do not figure this out on their own. You need somebody like me to come into your life and actually shake things up. And you have to be willing to walk away from that complacency. Maybe it even means you have to walk away from the marriage. Maybe it means you have to walk away from the weak-ass version of you that's been going this far. Brother, you are way more capable than this. You can do way more than you're giving yourself credit to do. And if you feel like you've been called to do something greater in this life, this is the time to act. It's the time to act right now. Because if you don't act now, you're going to keep doing the same shit you've been doing for the last 6 months, last 6 years. Where's it gotten you? If you keep doing this, where can you expect it's going to take you? Let's just forecast this into your life about 5 years. If you do nothing, what's going to happen to you? I know that every 5 years you can have an absolutely transformation. You can reinvent everything in your life in 5 years. You can be in a totally different home, totally different car, totally different job, totally different business, totally different woman, totally different family. And you can look totally different in 5 years. 5 years is enough for massive fucking transformation. I know, because if you go look at my old videos, every 5 years, I'm a totally different fucking guy. Go look. Look at my old videos. You'll see it yourself. I do transformation for a living. I am my own best client. And so if you want to transform, you want to get out of this place of fucking being this weak ass guy whose wife, he's just begging for table scraps of affection, just like she's just harping on him, taking control. He has no say. The authority with the kids is undermined. And so you can never seem to please her. Check out Soul Seducer in the description below. This program is fucking powerful. You'll know it when you see it. And you can know it because of what you see in these videos. This is just a taste of what we get into. We're just barely scratching the surface of this subject. And brother, this is the fast track. I know, because we've honed this motherfucker over thousands and thousands of men. Anyways, I'd love to see you in Soul Seducer. Go ahead and check out the link in the description below. If you like this video, hit like, hit subscribe if you want to see more. And I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.